Hello and very welcome to a new update of my Amon sampler. This time I added two new features which I found very interesting. So first of all, now I added all the samples also in reverse. That means in the lower octaves from C-2 to C0 you can now play all the edited samples and slices also accessible in reverse. Here you can have a listen. And when I play the standard pattern here, so you can now like take bits and pieces and just put them in the lower octaves and then they are played reverse. Let's have a listen. So this is one cool thing, but instead of just doing this like manually, I also extended the Amon Break rhythm generator. As you might recall from the previous videos, this helps you in creating randomized Amon Break rhythm patterns, which are generated as MIDI notes. And for example, if I now hit generate new rhythm, it's going to generate like a random new rhythm. Let's go for this. Here you can change now also the variation amount, which is a new feature. So previously it was fixed to 40%. That means as all the blocks are divided in two bars, the chance of 40% that the original block got picked, or 60% that it's not got picked. And now you can change this with the variation amount. So let's quickly generate and keep the rest here at 0%. And let's hit generate. Now we have a new generation. Let's have a listen. Let's hit again. Also nice, you can play around with the variation. The higher I got, the more variation will be generated. Here you can see the notes better. Let's hit again. And now I added another thing. As we now have the samples also in reverse, you can change the reverse probability here. And then depending on the value you choose here, the probability of how many actual notes get reversed you can change in here. So let's say 15% and hit generate rhythm again. And now you can see also reversed note in the lower octaves got generated and therefore got also reversed. Probably we can raise it a little bit. Generate new rhythm. Yeah, this is a very high number, so probably less would do it better. So it's also a nice try to generate again and see, and what you like you can save and go to a new pattern, of course. But also what I thought, besides the reverse probability, I thought it might be interesting to add glitches, but on a MIDI note basis. I mean, you can produce some glitches here on the audio side of things. Here's the effect channel and you can add some glitch effects also here with the audio. But I thought it might be interesting also on the MIDI side as well. So what you can do now is you go here, and here you can change the glitch repeats. That is basically, the note repeats, and also the probability. So if I go to 16 and then raise this here to, let's say, 15 or something like that, already some nice glitches should be generated. Let's have a listen. And you can also see that a lot of glitches got generated. So let's have a listen. reduce this probably to 8 and less probability. You can really overdo it till 64th. You can see how slow the API is for creating all those 64 notes. In total, 735 notes got generated. But it sounds funny. I mean, again, you can repeat this as often as you want and then pick the right pieces you like and then create a pattern out of that. I really like this functionality. You can also probably raise this a little bit more and this. Let's see what this gives us. It's super nice. It gives this Venetian snare FX string kind of feeling. And this combined also with the audio effects, you can do some really weird aim and break rhythms, so to say. Yeah, and by the way, you can always, let's go to 0 here. Always when you hit reset to original pattern, in the next generation, the original pattern got generated, which you can always take as a starting point. And for example, if I change the reverse probability and the glitch probability and keep the variation amount at 0 and go to reset original pattern, then the original pattern will be generated, but with these reverse and glitch probabilities. But the rest of the patterns will remain the same, which is kind of funny. Which is already funny. Yeah, I mean, it's easy, simple to use, but very effective, as I think. So you can download the update, as always, from my Patreon page. And yeah, if you did this the first time, please follow my channel, like and subscribe, and see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.